scene at a time, you know, and just work my way through it. I'm here tonight, not by myself, believe it or not, but the rest of the Flash families, well, I shouldn't say the rest, because there are a lot more people that are here tonight, but we have a selection, a cross-section of Flash family. This Flash family has never really been together before, I don't think, which is one of the other interesting things about it. And so you'll be seeing people who weren't here last week, necessarily. So it's all very brand new. One thing that we have in common with you guys is that we don't really know what we're going to do tonight. You don't know what we're going to do tonight. So I feel a lot of trust in the room. And rollways. But you have a job to do. I know you came here to be entertained, but we're going to make you work for it just a little bit in the realm of giving us suggestions. Because what we do is based on what we hear from you. And we're going to assume that you're on our side. So what we're going to do is ask you for suggestions. And let's just practice. I want you to swallow and take a drink or something, get those passages cleared up. I'm going to ask you for the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of your favorite color. You would say, blue. That's true. Okay. The name of your favorite movie star, you would yell out, Robert. Okay. And let's see, something that has always given you nightmares, you would say, make sure people don't beat their check over here. That's the basic idea. You yell out whatever comes to your head. We'll take the first suggestion we hear, which it may take a little bit of doing, but we need you to be here. We're very glad you're here. As a matter of fact, how many people have never seen Flash Family before? And you're all out of fun. You can go now. We'll validate your parking, you're out of here. How many people have never seen improvisation before? Okay. How many people don't speak English? We got them. That's our little survey for ourselves. So what we're going to do now is get a real suggestion. Not that you should take this any more seriously than the other ones, but what I would like from you now is a short phrase of greeting that you would give to somebody that maybe you care about a lot.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, baby.
Thank you very much.
And for those of you who are trying to follow along with the program, my name is Keith.
Check him off.
And I also need a word or short phrase of greeting.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, of course.
Hi, my name is Jim, and I would like a short phrase of greeting. What's happening?
What's happening?
Thank you.
And I'm Sue, and I need one too.
How's your Clyde? Yeah.
How's your what?
Clyde.
How's your Clyde?
Yeah, she gets the history. And I'm Scott, and I also need a phrase.
Bonjour.
Salutations, I heard first. Thank you.
We planned this one.
Salutations.
How you doing?
How's your Clyde?
Hey, man, what's happening?
How's your Clyde?
How you doing? How you doing? How you
Hey,
doing?
to start off with body positions you will give us, and then when we call the freezes and surprise each other in body positions, we will use those to create new realities. So what's a body position that's like? Okay, thanks. And another one. Sitting. Sitting. Okay?
Feeling.
I need a sitter, please.
Do you really see?
Well, it came out of the carpet pretty good, huh?
It came out great.
Yeah. Freeze!
Oh, I see many buffalo pass too.
And also, white traders come across Mesa.
Freeze!
Does the 57 Judah stop there?
We should have gotten off back there where nobody spoke English.
Freeze! Please let me down. Please.
I have snipped the last of the wires forming the electrification around you, so you're free to kick your legs now if you wish.
No one will hear me when I scream.
Freeze! If I have to eat another one of these Jenny Craig meals, I'm going to vomit.
As your personal diet counselor, I can tell you, you have 386 more pounds to lose. Lose all of each one for only $1 a pound.
Freeze!
I don't think the jacket fits right. It hurts.
Is this for Easter? Wait a minute.
Freeze!
Either she sings again or I shoot her. One of them.
Now this is my new method of tooth extraction.
Yes, it's a new whole model robot for run codes. Pull the recorder. That's right, it will serve meals, it will slice, it will dice, it will wash your car, it will wash your dog, it will buy any other thing with you. We don't know yet. And it will listen to your nights.
Look, okay, look, I know he peed on your carpet, but you gotta take him back. I don't want to take him back to the pound. He fights with every other dog.
Freeze!
Oh, thanks.
There, so! And then I said to the dummy, "Hi, what are you going to do now?" And of course, it made everybody laugh. Watch me laugh and drink water at the same time.
Freeze! Stands that long day, little boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're so fortunate tonight to have an incredible treat for you. How many of you just love poetry? Because we have a special poet here tonight, and he's from, what country is he from?
Transylvania.
He's from Transylvania, yes he is. And he's doing an incredible special poem. But first, let's bring him out here. So we have from Transylvania, Count Vladimir Blusko. Vladimir, it's such a pleasure to have you here. Of course, the Count doesn't speak any English, so I will be And did you catch in the program what the title of this poem was?
Armadillo.
Armadillo. Thank you very much. And for those of you in the way back and the hearing impaired, we have our signer, Mr. Joshua Kincaid. Joshua? So here is Count Vladimir's poem. Blinding me, my mind, a flashed dull white plate.
Ja orbicy świat, nie pietystuda, więc tuż na jest.
The clouds blocked my vision, and my heart howled.
Steeds tu verlessen. Ik ben ons steeds te goed. En dan moet je
I heard them running across the moors of my life, those heavy footsteps rushing in my face. Stop, I cried. Did they stop? Oh no, I was flattened on my back. My life passed before my eyes. I pushed and pushed.
Nie, czułem się to bude miasto stuszy.
I shrunk down to a smaller size, coffin size, to protect myself.
Die Stunde der Platz in gefunden ist tot.
Fear turns me into a primitive animal. Fear blinds my mind. Fear is like bats flying at night.
Io deprimi che stazza. E puristen devoluta in circumstante.
I am safe. My inner soul is armored. I curl up upon myself. I am protected. Wish I could say I was strong and proud like a lion. But I'm not. I curl up small, and my nose feels funny, and my back all riveted and cold. It would be nice to say, in fear I am a white-haired, backed gorilla, but that is not the truth. I am a coiled, rolled, funny-nosed armadillo.
Our next piece we call Alter Ego. If it is any some sort of a stressful situation, people like
Brain surgery.
brain surgery. Brain surgery.
Well, the report is back, and it looks like we will have to operate.
I'm not taking my hat off. You have to go in through the head. I don't believe this report. I think this report's been falsified, and I think you're the person who did it.
Mr. Johnson, I'm the third physician that you've consulted. I've seen all of their reports. I
And
have them
three's
right
supposed to be
here.
a charm, but no. You came in with that same report again.
Unfortunately.
Let's get in the head. Let's get away from that.
It seems to be conclusive that surgery is needed in order to relieve the pressure that you're feeling. I think you'll find
Please don't cut me, I bleed like a stuck pig.
that you'll feel better. Your life will kind of even out a little bit.
It'll flow out my toes. I'll die.
Our intention is not to do any serious cutting.
That's good. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's great. Go ahead.
bloody, won't it? Head wounds bleed a lot.
Okay, only at first. We're very... I've had so much before.
Can you leave out the anesthetic?
I don't know if you want me to do that.
No, well, I thought I'd have something to show my mother.
We can...
Don't decide.
If you want, we can save the tumor in a small jar. It's very small. You might... No one would know what it was.
It's not coming out through the head, I'm telling you right now. I don't believe those reports. I've seen better comic books than everyone.
You're absolutely perfectly free to consult 3 or 4 more physicians if you like.
Oh, I don't want to cut to.
You're right.
Let's go for it right now. Right here.
Well, actually,
No, I think it's a great idea.
our standards here at the hospital are a little higher than that.
Actually, I picked you because you said you'd make the biggest decision.
But I actually, yes, my...
You're gonna cut a big chunk out of the...
Right, it does need to be a little bit larger than the other doctor said.
Oh,
There's no limit.
no, please don't. I'll pay you just to take half of it off.
I wish you would have made up your mind.
I
You're making this very hard for me. I'm a professional. I want to do a good job on you. You know, once we get that pressure off of your brain, you really are going to feel a lot better.
I'm not needing a pressure, lady.
You're such a kidder.
Would you like to schedule the time?
Actually, could you do it in like 3 or 4 operations?
I think that'd be more expensive than you want to get into.
Okay, but will you take MasterCard? That's the big thing.
Yes, as we continue, could I have a suggestion of a life and death situation, please?
Marriage.
Mary. In the final act, our heroine is back from the wars, and Gaseous sings to his dear one, Aranatha, of his love and of the thought of marriage. Thank you.
Italian text, I think, most closely. For this next piece, we're going to do a series of scenes, and they're all going to generally have the same theme. So you've given us some great suggestions so far tonight, but I'd like you to take a moment before shouting out a suggestion for this next piece, because we want to examine a slightly broader and deeper theme than we've examined so far tonight. These have been pretty lighthearted. The next piece we do is called Life, and what we're looking for is a theme that transcends all kinds of boundaries. Boundaries of political themes and countries, age boundaries, gender boundaries, generational boundaries, those kind of things. And we've had things like sex, death, marriage in the past. So how about a theme for our life? Repression I heard first down here, so we will take repression. Thank you very much. This will be Flash Families Look at Repression.
Mom, Dad, could I eat Thanksgiving dinner with you guys this year?
No, stop playing with yourself.
What is something that you wish that you weren't repressed about? Some area of your life that you wish you were a little bit more...
My mother.
Or with your mother, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to have to give a one round of applause for my mother. Come on out here, Rob. Come on out. I just want to say, for all the years that she made me eat all those green beans, I was so pissed off it made me really sick, you know? After all the homework assignments that you forced me to sit in my room and do all alone, and when you wouldn't darn my socks, when you used to make me wear those hand-me-downs to school, I'm upset, and I'm in therapy. Thank you very much, Mom. Thank you.
Don't remember me, but when you were raising your family, I lived just down the street. I used to deliver your paper every day. You used to yell at me from the front porch as I missed and threw it into the rose bush.
That's a voice from your past, the paper boy, or the paper retired gentleman now, Mr. McGillicuddy. Well, Mom gave him hell like she did everybody else, you know?
Stand up straight, Johnny.
There you go.
This is very exciting.
You may not remember me, but I was your husband
shoved him and pressed him down with every bit of force that she had, and she turned him into a grape nut, basically.
Thank you for grinding my spirit beneath your heel like a penny on a railroad track.
Mark, to his manhood about 35 years ago. Are you having a good time, Mom? Yeah, I certainly hope so. You know, we have one surprise visitor who, I know you thought he was dead when he was sleeping in the driveway. You backed up over him. No, he isn't. Let's see if we can get him to toodle out here. That's right, that's right. It's your father. Your father. That's right, Mr. Johnson. Come on out, Grandpa. Come on out, Grandpa. So much backing up, but then when she pulled forward.
It's home for many of you, I can see.
Suggestion of a physical object that most people don't think of when they think of repression. A pencil.
She entered the room, like flaring her nostrils, flaring her breasts. I don't know.
5 minutes, gentlemen. Wrap it up, and then we'll go on to the next essay question.
5 minutes.
Look, you knew the Screenwriters Guild exam wasn't going to be easy.
Do another version of Lethal Weapon or something.
Just put in a black guy who's like a drug dealer or something. That's how Hollywood works these days anyway. Just a couple of legitimate kids, you'll be fine.
Good. But he can't talk like that. He can't talk like that. It's not politically
Well, okay, like this.
Okay, that's it. Okay, the next scenario is this. Write a 3-act play using these characters. It's a spin-off on Bambi, but they're now living in a city. It's a large metropolitan area. And of course, urban sprawl and toxic waste is affecting their lives. Bambi is growing up, and he's now an orphan. His parents have died.
Okay,
You're right to
Marin
deal with
Peebles
it.
as Bambi. Bambi now has a crack problem.
He lives in a tenement that Dan DeVito is the landlord.
And I think, okay, Danny Elfman will do the music.
But across the hall, Michelle Piper lives. Right? She's so friendly with him. Rose Spencer? Tough shit, I'm in. Okay. I was all at the end.
I know you got a pocket knife. Just go on.
There's nothing wrong with you. Written by
Just give me your pocket knife.
I'll give you social.
Jonathan P. Give me your pocket knife. Give me your pocket knife.
It's a great scene.
Give me your pocket
Pressed the
knife.
knife against his throat. He had a broken pencil towards his eardrum. And he promised the crack dealing that...
Okay, that's time.
Listen,
Mr. Howard, are you no longer interested in completing the test?
I think Bill had an aneurysm when he was working on Act 3. There's like the blood running out of his ear there.
That's okay, someone can handle the strain. Let's go on to question
2.
Your parents can't possibly see it. They're down in the rat skeller, fooling around. They think that Barney tape's gonna keep you occupied all night. That's it. Climb on the chair. You know they keep the kitchen knives up here.
No, you must do what your parents say. They're all knowing, they're all seeing, they've been there forever.
Yeah, listen to him. You'll spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on expensive therapy in about 4 years. Do whatever you want.
No, you must mind them. They know it's safe. It's a big, bad world out there. We haven't seen it enough of it to know.
Here, let me put some water on your feet. Touch the light socket.
Oh, sit down and eat something healthy.
You know, Granny's liquor cabinet's not locked. Bailey's Irish Cream tastes just like formula.
Margie, are you down there alone, or have you invited some of your imaginary friends over again?
No, you
Turn it to the right.
You regret it. You know what Daddy wakes up like when he drinks too much of that? You don't want to be the same way.
Yeah, but you're a baby. You're always puking and pooping your pants in the morning. You're not going to be able to tell.
As Dr. Singleton stared into the microscope, it became obvious what had been infecting the patient. The organisms clearly were running rampant as they oozed and moved fluidly across the slide. He could see them almost look up at him. They had sneers on their face.
Hey, you! Microbiologist! Leave us alone! Je m'en fous, hey!
He swore for a moment they were actually speaking to him.
We are the resistance strain. French microbiologist.
Their tenacity was astounding. They merely stood there and flaunted themselves as
have a guest who is going to answer all your questions, or call-in questions. This is a doctor who deals with self-expression and sort of the anti-repression movement, which has become very popular for us.
Just keep it clean.
Very popular for taking your questions now, the call-in questions. Could we have the first question from our call-in audience, please?
Well, the guys look serious.
This is a very repressed baseball team. On the field, and they do a mock smile thing that's really quite a facade. Will they win? Will they win?
Don't use any proper names. Any names we can get.
Well, you know, I mean, baseball is such a juvenile game, and they're pretty much spoiled brats anyway. You know? I mean, they make too much money, they stand around and scratch themselves and insult people. You know? I saw a couple of shortstops beating up a little 8-year-old kid out in the parking lot. It's just terrible what they do, you know. And I know they're getting their feelings out, but you know, I mean, it's just not working. You know?
Good answer.
I'm just warming up.
Oh. All right, our next question dealing with repression for our expert.
Actually, I think everybody should play baseball. They shouldn't have teams. You should play your own baseball. Don't play with anybody else. Get involved.
Good. Now, our next question.
I'm 85 and never had an orgasm. What can I do?
Let me repeat the question for the... This lady who called in is 85 and she never had an orange. What should she do?
You should peel and then suck on one. Watch out for that webbing, that stuff.
I can't stand Christmas tree lights on houses.
He can't stand Christmas tree lights on houses. Do you have a question?
You know, I'm feeling just a little repressed here myself. You know, I come on the show, try to answer your questions in a forthright manner, and I've got, you know, Jesse Helms peeing on backstage behind me. I don't care what name he goes by. He's the same person. They're all the same. They're all just repressed. They're Republicans, and they have, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a little feedback I got in the mic. Joy stoppers, and I'm just fed up with it. That's
what kind of advice would you give to our local censor? I mean, about repression.
Usually I say get a life, but in this case I'd say get someone else's. And get your own. That's the problem, is they want to have my life and tell me what to do, and I think they should just go off and amuse themselves.
Good. Well, that's the end of our program day at radio station RPRS.
No.
We want to thank you for...
It was just getting rolling.
We want to thank you for joining us.
I'm going to get a suggestion for you, Scott. Why don't you stand right there and face the wall? And
Face the wall. How many times has this happened to you, folks?
Get a friend.
Get a friend and face it.
What we're gonna do now is repression. You too. Face the wall.
Can I ask over this?
No.
I don't think you should
It's
face
improv.
it.
It's improv. In the spirit of repression, what I'd like to do is to give these guys some emotional needs that they are repressing.
Nah.
Why not? But we want them to be secrets. We want them to really be repressed. So if you can think of an emotional need, like, you know, like I have one, the need for attention, which is why I stand up.
Prestige.
So raise your hand if you want one, because we want these to be really repressed so that they don't know what each other's are. So who's got one? Here. I'll write them down. Okay, great. You can read this? And another one? Okay. Okay? All right, over here. The back what?
The Bat Cave.
The Bat Cave. All right, 3 guys meeting in the Bat Cave, and let's just see what happens with all these refreshments. Thank you. Very good. Very good.
Some of this guano is poisonous if you do breathe it in. So you want to be careful not to get too close to the walls here. But look, see, there's many species. Are you guys caught up with me yet or what? I told you to eat white.
I ran on ahead and scouted the territory. Big guano piles up ahead, you're going to want your breathing apparatus.
Yeah, well,
You know, I forgot to pack any for you. If you check your breathing apparatus, you might find that your filter cartridge is expired.
that's why I went and got these they're sort of like, they're made by Beltone. You just stick them in your nose.
Oh, it's dark in here.
Okay, we made it this far. You can see you all took my advice for more sensible shoes. That's good, because, you know, that guano gets slippery. I know this is probably news to you guys, but...
Oh, gee, Phil, you know, I seem to have coiled up this rope that was marking our only way out of the back.
Well, lucky for you, I was an Indian guide for many, many years. I can follow a bat trace anywhere.
You know, it's just that Indian guide period of your life that I'd like to talk to you about sometime.
Hey, read my book, you know? It's all in the book.
Not all of it,
You
Phil.
ever smell that smell of half-combusted gasoline? That smell like you're going down the freeway and you've got a smell on your face that collects bugs.
I mean to talk to you about that, too. Stop wearing that high garage. Yeah, there you go, see? I told you. You wake one up, if you wake one up, you wake them all up.
Well, like the image of a pair of wings spread. Yeah. Kind of makes your heart pound, doesn't it? Gives you that sensation of being out on the open road.
Yeah, about 96 beats a minute, I think.
Chapter 6 of your books would make my heart pound.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Especially what wasn't in it.
Well, you know, I had to make some decisions as far as the lawyers told me what not to put in there, what to put in there.
Can I have your flashlight?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just had a thought.
He said, uh-oh.
Just, I like it. That beam of light out in front of me, like, blow on me a little bit. Just blow. I like that.
Why don't you stand right over there and have Phil blow on you?
And I was just thinking that myself, you know? You're not bad for a first time.
Okay, Phil. I'd like to hear the real story in Chapter 6. Go ahead and say it.
Let me just pull around here so I can see.
Tell about the part where my wife and I were on the rafting trip with you, but only one of us came back alive.
I exaggerated.
What do you think you're doing?
Burning my hand.
Have you no companionship here? Compadreship?
I got plenty. You stay on this tin horn.
Oh, I've got a plan. Hold it taut, and I'll walk it.
The hell are you talking about? Take off those glasses! Don't you know where we are?
Yes! In a bat cave, 40 feet down, far from the maddening crowd that collects on the roads on Sunday where we ought to be.
Hey, give me that flashlight! You keep pointing in everybody's face! Jeez, I knew this was gonna happen.
I'm so happy to be here in my new find your country. I follow mine. I have look, I have much room. From there to there and back. Yes, no relatives. I have to stand over, no nothing. I can even, if I want to. A visitor, and it's a friendly knock. I don't have to even lock my door. Hello.
I'm downstairs and I've got a terrible cold and I heard some dancing up here.
Well, I was just practicing my freedom.
Could you wave a flag? It's so quiet if you wave a flag. It's a terrible cold and it's when you dance.
Please come.
Your floor is my ceiling. That's America.
That's what I love about it. Okay, Luis, I give you something. It's a decongestant wine. I have my cup, you poke a hole in the ice, and then you drink from it. And
Has this been disinfected?
who cares? I made it. I bought this stuff and I made it. I didn't have to wait in the line for decongestant wine. I'm so happy.
It's like a thing you crush with your feet and stuff and put it in a little
Well,
glass.
my mother used to make it that way, but I just put it in the freezer. See, I learned that stuff. Never stopped up.
It's quite good, actually.
Yes.
It's
It's
good.
also St. Silas's Day.
Christian, I knew a dance once.
Once,
Could I have another drink?
you must know I dance again. You must know, you must dance, must know you.
It was sort of a silly dance. It was St. Vitus dance is what it was. It was more like a twitch more than like a dance. It wasn't exactly a dance, but
Please,
I saw some young people doing it the other night at the club.
show me the
Sort of-
Bible thing. Oh,
Is it okay? Is it okay?
yes, you are funky now. Yes, St. Silas is so happy. He is with us now. Yes, I'm very happy.
Whoa!
Please,
Whoa!
would you like,
Teach me your dance. I want to learn. We're going to do. We're going to. What we do? I'm getting it now.
Al, I can't go out there in this stinky outfit.
You've got to. You've got to. This could make or break the business, okay?
Come on, you promised me bunny outfits and I could go and play at children's parties. You never said anything about
Honey, this is what they wanted, okay? We're here to please the customer. When I crank open the top of the cake, you pop out and you look happy. That's all you have to do. You look happy and
But I look
perky.
happy and naked, honey.
That's part of what the happy part is about, okay? You look happy, they look happy. Yeah, but it's show business.
Hon, how could you want all those men to look at your wife being naked? Now explain that to me. How are you justifying and rationalizing this?
I'm picturing you clothed. In the new clothes we can afford with the money we make on this gig, okay? Think of it that way. Think of it as you're broke and destitute, and the only way you can get money to put on your back and mine is you pop up and look happy.
Well, I personally am getting tired. I wish he'd pop out of the cake pretty soon because Bruce was supposed to be here and I'm just sitting. It's just so silly.
We've got a seminar to be to.
Oh, it's
I
crazy.
hear him out there now, honey, okay?
And I want to see the little birthday boy pop out of the cake. It's just ridiculous, you know?
Boy, he said birthday boy.
I'm sure he said babe. I'm sure he said babe. Honey, I'm sure he said babe. No, honey,
When you've spent all day long commuting or going to your job or just being generally repressed by the world, what secret food do you like to come home and chow down on? Martinis? Is that what- Martinis! The new food group. Martinis. Yo, Marquise, man, I'm down with that. I could use one right now to loosen up with some big, you know what I'm saying? Squeeze it. That's what we call it where I'm from. Squeeze it. Well, I think the drink that's mighty fine and will put me in the pink and relax my mind comes in a little glass that's 2 by 5. Drop in an olive and I feel alive. It's got gin, red, a little vermouth, and you stir it, don't shake it, don't be uncouth. I like the double olive in my drink. I like the double olive, makes me think that I'm a real cool cat. Martinis in the club car, that's where it's at. Yeah, in the 50s when you're riding the train, drinking your lunch, you could go insane. Now Madison Avenue, they had the idea, go out to lunch, don't order a beer, have a 2, 3, 4 martinis. Everybody think you're in a bikini. Yeah, advertising men, they used to be suave, debonair, and they weren't no slob. They would order that cool drink, open up the brains and let them think. But then the new sobriety around, everybody looked at martinis with a frown. They said, no, baby, you better get straight. 0.08, don't you procrastinate. Now everybody got to get a little too. Breathe into it and act like a boo. Stand on the side of the freeway there, touching the nose for the CHP scare. Yeah, walk the line, say the alphabet. Yo, I can't do it backwards, not on a bet. Not even when I'm sober, baby, don't come to me. Hey, martinis, dude, they'll set you free. Now I like to keep my gin in the fridge, up in the freezer where the ice cube is. Got me a cocktail shaker antique, like to pour it up and then I freeze. Put a little vermouth in the glass, then I swish it around and I shake my, and I like to pour it out in the sink. Pour the martini in, then I got a cool drink. A big dilemma that I have every day. How many olives should I take and play? Now the more olives that you put in the glass, the less gin is gonna pass over the rim and into your lips. Maybe the olive in a side dish I'll slip, so I can enjoy it just like an hors d'oeuvre. Dunk it in martini, that's lots of verb. Now I'm gonna lay on back and sip a new martini and take a little trip. Who needs mind expanding drugs? You don't got to eat nothing made from crushed bugs. Get a martini, the juice of the juniper. Everybody say I'm gonna go to a martini's all the way to set your life free. Have a martini someday with me, like to the supper club, they make them fine. But at my house you won't have to wait in line, cause I keep a jug in the freezer, don't you see? I got my squeezes online for me. One of these days I'm gonna work out a way to take a martini with me every single day. Maybe a dispenser runs over my ear with a little tube hits me just about here. Then I get martinis on demand. I take a little suck and I'm a never land. Martinis, baby, it's the way to go. A martini, baby, it reminds my soul. Martinis are what you need to be free. Come on and have a martini with me.
The amazing mouth of Scott Keck. And that's our look at repression. We're warm, we need a short break. Let's open up the doors and get some more air in here and give you a break too. And right before we release you for that break, we want to see who gets to win. This is our 15-year anniversary. I don't know if you all know that. That's not specifically, but this year is. And so as in honor of that, we'd like to give one of you a present. So, Bridget, give over the basket, please. You filled out a survey form, which also gives us some information about where people come from. And this is the person who's going to be able to go out into the lobby and select for themselves a Flash Family sweatshirt or t-shirt. And it's Rosemary. Rosemary, now you're going to go select the t-shirt for yourself. The rest of you will have to look and have to purchase it for yourself. They're inexpensive. We're going to take about 10 minutes for you to...
In a way that we quite often do start the second half of the piece, we call montage. And that piece relies on you supplying us not a verbal suggestion this time, but an actual physical object, something large enough that we can see, use, that, etc. So if you have something of that sort,
A baseball.
he came prepared, didn't he? Yes, yes, of course.
Where's that 85-year-old lady?
I'm not quite finishing the tub yet, Mom.
Alright, so then we will bouffant this a bit, and then some gel and some sea plasma, and you will be elegant for the opening, I think, yes.
I love it.
Well, Farmer Johnson, you're saying the barn is too hot for the cows.
Goddamn right.
And all you got is your standard turbine vent up there. Well, I'm saying is you put one of these in and the cow pushes it with its nose, and you got twin turbine vent.
Oh, so you say you know when the invasion is going to take place, but you won't tell us, huh?
Coffee, please.
Up and away! Heroes!
And then after we have the wine, I have another way to relieve your congestion.
I had a hook, but I'm no longer a butcher, I'm now a pastry maker.
Alice, Central?
No, man. No, don't stop me now. Whoa, this is better than...
Tired of unsightly bad breath no matter how much you brush, floss, and use mouthwash? It could be that scum on your tongue.
We will relieve your headaches permanently. Now keep breathing deeply and stare into my pages.
Okay, for the last act of the flea circus, I'd like to, okay, Ramon, 1 second. A flea on a unicycle. He's dead.
All right, let's see. Yeah, that's feeling much better.
Just put your finger in that bowl. This will soften it right up. All of it. We'll soften it right up.
Mom, it followed me home. Can I keep it?
Are you bothered by unsightly goop in your navel?
It is written that the chef who pulls this from the stone shall rule over, you know, Cordon Bleu.
Okay, so the tango is a few years off.
Bothered by unsightly navel?
This pitcher likes to mix them up, so I'm going to play this game.
Watson, come here, I need you.
I'm sure if you wash it, it'll be usable again.
All right.
Well, hi! I'm Keith Edison, and I'm here to take you on an off the beaten path, yes? Once again this week, we're traveling down, up, go. For instance, just a few miles from here, we're about to drop in on a lady who has a very unusual hobby. Yes, she collects butterflies, but not in the ordinary way. Join us. Wing it with us. Come on.
I'd like you to meet this monarch. I know, you're a swallowtail, but look at her eyes. Isn't she lovely? We both only have about a day to live.
Yeah, we're here in the cow pasture just trying to watch our step. We've come to talk to Mimi Lorraine. Mimi? Hi. Mimi Anderson with Off the Beaten Path.
How delightful. I have here this lovely swallowtail and a lovely monarch, and they're getting acquainted right now. I think that the pressure of only having one day to do their whole life cycle is really going to cause them.
Are you going to kill them at the end of the day?
No, they're only lifetimes for a day, and then they die. So they have to do it all. So I put them in this container here, and we're going to crossbreed.
Now I see you have a big pickle jar there with holes punched in the top with what appears to have been a 10-penny nail. Is that standard equipment?
Well, for this particular day, it's a 3-penny nail. Hold on a second. Okay. Now look, this is a very special
You're in a
tool.
predicament now. How are you going to open that jar?
I don't need to. I set them right here and watch. Stay.
That's amazing. You can just set them in air like that and they'll stay.
That's right. And then I take the jar. See, I have 2 hands. That's quite easy. And then I put the jar over there. And that lets a little sunlight in. These little, the little lettuce butterflies like a little sunlight, whereas these are covered and it's all dark.
Lettuce butterflies?
Yes, that's what I call them. They start to get acquainted, and they start to move towards each other. Actually, they get over the shock of being mismatched.
So you're going to tell me that's a vegetarian butterfly?
No, I wasn't going to tell you that. Then I covered them. I was going to tell you that the light, so that
Wait
they
a
kind
minute.
of...
You're worried about the stress of them already with only one day, and now you're putting them in crowded conditions?
That's right. That breeds romance.
Something I like being captured, put in a cell to bring the romance out of me. I can see your point there, yeah.
Well, you're just obviously not a closet romantic. That's what you have to be. You live in a small space. Imagine if we were in a very small space. Would you be romantic?
If this was a big jar with nail holes in the top, it wouldn't do much for me, okay? Can you explain to me why you're going through this?
Well, I want to create new breeds of butterflies. I collected all the known ones.
So you're hoping that the lettuce butterfly, the monarch, and the swallowtail, is that a tiger or a zebra, by the way?
That says zebra.
Okay.
The
And you're
tiger's
hoping
right
that
here.
two or three of those will get, what if all 3 of them get together?
Stay.
You get a very small white butterfly with stripes and big tails on it?
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Oh, I could just
It'd be
see it.
damn confusing, I know that.
Then they would name it after me.
Yeah, but what's the farmer supposed to do? Who comes out to his crop, says, I'm going to kill you, I know exactly what pesticide to use, what the hell are you?
I heard that you want to kill a butterfly.
They eat things. You said yourself it's a lettuce butterfly.
You kill butterflies?
What the hell do you think you're doing? You're putting them in jars.
No, Keith. I'm not killing them. I'm not. I'm allowing them to meet new friends and reproduce in a unique way. You kill butterflies? You put pesticides on these gorgeous creatures from nature? Tell me you don't do that. Here, in front of all of your fans, you're confessing to killing gorgeous butterflies that only are going to live one
there goes
day.
one now.
No.
Thank you. I'm sure how you can pick up yourself, but we don't have time to dwell there because we're about to head down the road to another fantastic, interesting, and somewhat unusual event. Yes, Moana Jim is in town, out from Los Angeles, where
Jim, he doesn't kill butterflies.
don't keep them in jars either. That's why we're going to visit Moana Jim, who has a rare breed of creature just brought into the United States, which is a rock star. He has one of the smaller rock stars with him today. Please join us as we meet Moana Jim.
Now, you know romantic music.
Okay, here I am. I've been collecting. I've been in the Amazon. I've been everywhere. I got these little guys here. You're a big one. Yeah, well, you could be Rod Stewart. Same size. It's amazing that in nature you can find likenesses of real people. What? That must be that Jerry guy.
Hi, Luana.
Oh, is that Jerry? Hi, why is your marmoset? So, it's been handling my rocks here.
Oh, now that's one of the rock stars, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks just like Rod Stewart.
Now, I see all of the, are those tentacles? What are those
It's
things?
spandex pants. It's pyrite, it's fool's gold, but it looks like spandex if you hold it up and work it.
Now, that's kind of unusual. I would have thought that starfish could survive if you painted them like that. Do they like that?
Well, I don't know, I haven't talked to the agent. It's a little showbiz joke, and I'm going to move right past it.
I think it passed us. So don't worry. Now, you've got a whole collection here of these creatures, and as I understand it, they hang out on coral and rocks, and thus their name.
Yeah, like most rock stars, they hang out on islands, and Paul McCartney, I think, bought all of Jamaica. Actually, I have Paul here.
Oh, now that's interesting.
Isn't he cute?
That is cute. Now,
He's getting a little old, but he's cute.
notice he's got long, fringy, kind of like hair-like stuff. Is that where the name, why you named it?
And also, you notice, it's hard to tell, but this is a starfish, but it's hard to tell, it is left-handed.
Okay, well, I can see that. In fact, yeah.
See?
Yeah. Now, is it British? I mean, is there any connection in that way anyway?
Of course. He's a Liverpudlian.
Is that him? Does he make that noise?
He turns on us just like charging rhino. Get out my stun gun and put some Ferrari in it. And,
well, now, I noticed that part of them are crawling out of the container you have, and part are in the water. Can you tell us, do they live most of the time in the water or out, or do they care, and what?
And do we? They're all basically hauling ass. They're all leaving.
That's a good question. What is the ass on a starfish? I don't know where that is.
Any secret from you?
Can you sex one in terms of determining whether it's a male or a female starfish?
Well, that's
You've given them names, so that it's easy to assume that Paul's a male, but how did you know that up front? Or back?
He did that. And then I got the George Michael one.
Oh, but you determine what that was.
I got real tight jeans on. And I got just pick one. Pick your favorites. I don't care anymore.
Now, what would you feed? Who do I got here?
That's Tina Turner. Look out. Look out.
Long things on there. Yeah. Looks a little beat up. Huh?
Yeah. Is it?
Now, what would you feed these little creatures?
Well, they have contracts. And contracts. You can't feed them red M&Ms. Most of them are in rehab now, so you can't feed them liquor, which is really good because I can't afford it. But you feed them Perrier, you feed them, white meat, chicken, stuff like that, and lots of vitamins. They like vitamins.
Now, there's a little group there hanging out together. That small cluster there is it?
Yeah.
Is that a special type?
That's the Osmonds. Yeah. That used to be like this, but they don't get along anymore.
That was wonderful. Nice to meet you. Hold on, share with us. We're going to stop on today's wonderful tour of the back roads. Of course, takes us to the fine city of Petaluma, where we have a pair of twin brothers who have an extremely unusual exhibit for us.
I bet.
About
Superhero capes.
About superhero capes, you bet. Here we go. Join me, please.
The big red ass on that one, will you? Isn't that a beauty?
Well, it's nice, but it's pretty common. I mean, everybody knows who Superman is.
mean, you know, I think it's Captain Martin. That's the center of the...
All I can say is, Shazam!
All those telepathic moments.
Guys, nice to be here. I'm Keith Anderson, and welcome to Off the Beaten Path. Terry or Larry? Larry.
Yeah.
Okay. Swell, and I just want to say this is a really amazing place. I spread the capes there at the door, came in, and I'm overwhelmed by this collection.
Let me turn the fan on.
Wow, look at that. Now that's nice display. What's special about that?
I got one for you, Mr. Traveling Man. What do you think? You like it?
Well, what does the F stand for?
Far-reaching individual.
You know?
Used to belong to Fantastic Man, but he only went for 6 issues and then they killed him off because of low sales.
Well, now, how did you get started? Please, take us down here, show us some of the pieces.
Before we go out, I want to say, I was at L, see it's for Larry. So that's how you can tell it's from. Okay?
And you're Terry.
It's Terry, of course.
Right.
Okay, Terry, Larry, why don't you explain how you got started in an obviously fascinating hobby of this sort?
Well, let me unlock our hermetically sealed case here.
Well, I bet that's a bear to get back hermetically sealed.
We've got a hump that, and this is kind of brittle. It's kind of brittle.
Ooh, isn't that nice?
This is...
Crow Magnum?
No.
Oh, I gotta edit it, that's
Keep
sorry.
guessing. You're off the beaten path.
Now, I noticed that that's not what we would think of as fabric. That appears to be like beaten bark or something.
Yeah, actually this stands for Crunchy Man. He was perhaps the first marketing tie-in, merchandising tie-in from a Saturday morning dime cereal movie that they used to show in the movie houses, and a breakfast cereal spelled with a C.
You probably did. You never heard his commercials on the radio, but they were really exciting. They always end with like, Captain Crunchy Man!
You don't remember Captain Crunchy Man and the Mole People?
What was his specialty?
Well, Captain Crunchy Man actually, that's why he
Just step on these, you punch them up.
For his superpowers to be activated, you had to douse him with milk. Yeah, he'd cup up and then say what he
Something real interesting. Look at that case over there.
No, this is fascinating. Can you explain?
I'm going to let Terry tell you about that.
Terry, how did this come about?
Well, this was one of the first grandfather capes, as we call it, in the cape collecting biz. You know? And you notice there's not just one initial on there are 7 different initials on there.
Does that mean it was passed down, perhaps?
No, it's like a license plate thing.
Superheroes have to be registered just like any other moving vehicle.
Yeah.
Now, Larry, explain to us, because this is obviously not an unusual hobby for you, but for many of the folks probably is, how did you get started in collecting capes?
Well, I'd have to say it was, they were shooting an episode of, the original Rocketeer serials, and the Rocketeer went over and he hit a dirigible. And oh, the humanity. But these remnants came fluttering down, and the only thing that survived was the Rocketeer's cape. And so we picked it up with a stick because it was really hot. And we took it home and we put it on our wall with some silly putty.
Mom was so upset. She was just so upset until she realized that someday her sons, Larry and Terry, will be famous for collecting.
Why don't you turn the fan back on over there, Keith?
Now, I don't see that cape anywhere here. Is that?
Well, that's really in the hermetically sealed cape box with the hermit. Keeps it sealed in there.
Terry, tell me now, have you been at this long time?
Well, just about 36 years.
And your favorite cape over those years, what's your favorite piece?
Well, we each have our individual favorites.
Oh, well, Larry, you go ahead, Sean.
Okay. My favorite is the black cape with the little skull down off to one side, and it's got a couple of spider bites up on the upper right
Is that
side.
IRS cape or something?
No. That was bad. No, it's actually the grandson of the Punisher. It's just, the Punisher's the guy with shotguns and blows up shit and all. Grandson just goes in and says, "You're bad." It's a little medium guy with a little tiny thing on his cape.
Well, I've got my favorite cape right here. This cape is from Malvolio the Magician, who was the archenemy to several characters in the DC Comics lexicon of superheroes before the days of the Comics Code, similar to the Hayes Commission, who ruined movies forever. With this cape, Malvolio the Mighty could make his foes disappear into the netherworld dimension of hell and burning souls. Kind of like this.
And with that, we leave you. Please join me in welcoming Terry and, well, his brother Larry, wherever he is. I know he's having a super time as we did here on Off the Beaten Path. Join us next week.
Welcome to another edition of At the Movies. I'm Jim Lilie.
I'm Doug Kassel.
As you know, every week on our show we review 3 special new movies, and we give you our very personal, judgmental, insightful, sometimes quite barbed reviews of these movies.
Sometimes insightful, sometimes judgmental.
You devil. Okay, for our first movie this evening, this is an unusual movie, and it was only shown in an art house for 1 hour in this country. So it has limited distribution. We call that LD in the trade, limited distribution. And what's the title of that movie, please?
Hollywood Babes.
Hollywood Babes. It's a foreign flick, as we call it. Let's take a look at a clip from Hollywood Babes.
Never seen it again.
And I'll do it again.
Well, I thought this was basically a remake of Hollywood Hot Tub Sluts. And I was really amazed. I don't know if this is a great career move for Eric Maria Brandauer, He used to make great German movies, Mephisto, things like that, and now he plays like the pool cleaner.
I think this was sort of a tone poem to movement, because what we saw there, that clip was actually, that was the whole film, but they ran that over 50 times. That was the movie. And I thought, it sort of got me into a kind of a mood. The kiss and the leg went up, leg and cigarette, and I think it was symbolic in a metaphoric, sort of a very hidden, deeply motivated way of human society and sexuality as we see it in the 90s. That's my view.
He is asleep.
That's why we're not living in the same city anymore.
Fair.
Well, anybody can review a movie that's been made, but we want to review a movie that has not been made yet. So we'd have a title of a yet-to-be-made film.
Vampire Cop.
Vampire Cop, I heard. Okay, Vampire Cop, I think it's coming out any day.
It's very fun.
So smart. The best moments of the picture in the trailer.
That was enough. It's typical of what you do. You think a movie has to be 90 minutes, 2 hours long. Many times the soul of a movie happens in 30, 40 seconds. The rest of the time, okay, go to the Johnny Popper, who gives a damn. It's got art in 30 seconds, that's it. That's what my $7 right
right there.
Well, it was so subtle. I missed the vampire, I missed the cop. At least I want to see some ribbons of blood. Some sort of sexual tension and sort of the ethos of necrophilia, but what I got was a guy Mason.
You and your ethos on necrophilia, that's a cologne. And you're so American. You know, you want it all spelled out in big letters. Vampire, cop. What do you want with pointy teeth and a bleeding with a badge and a gun?
Yes.
Grow up! This is maybe the last week for this show. Okay, our final film.
Says who, Mr. Big Shot?
Some people at Buena Vista were very interested in a single review.
Yeah, not for the reasons you want.
Anyway. You look in Montana. But seriously, our final film is a sensitive, touching film. And from somebody in the back who possibly hasn't given us a suggestion of anything yet this evening, could we have a title for a subtle, sensitive film?
Star Trek 17.
Star Trek 17, the sensitive film. Certainly it is.
They're coming through. That's what they said. Go ahead, I'll beam you in. You know, if you didn't holler at them, perhaps they wouldn't be torpedoing us. I'll decrease your volume and increase theirs. Go find a balance. Ah, yes. They'll let us into talk now.
I know what you're going to say, but frankly, the Star Trek series kind of lost novelty for me after about 14. And now it's sort of a floating love boat. You know, everybody's like stretched and fit and stapled, and you know, they're all 500 years old. And they bring back all these ex-stars, like Gavin McLeod, Martha Ray, and Nancy Walker as the prime ministers of Ogulu. You know? It's like they can do better than this.
I think just personally for me, my humble opinion of this film was the sensitivity that they showed, even in the way they put on their uniforms. You know, they were just, the whole damn film was just sensitive. I mean, it was very moving.
And 9/10 of the movie was in Klingon. I have a problem with it.
When you're speaking Klingon, you have to actually kick the old brain box right into gear, don't you?
Oh, don't give me that every man, we're all Klingons at heart.
No, we're not, but we do have to think about these things. And we, you know, once again, it's not spelled out for us. When a Klingon speaks, we listen.
I don't hear. My ears to listen to 2 hours of Klingon. And Sandy Duncan as the Starfleet receptionist, it just didn't work for me. When I go this way, when I go the whole guy saying, how many minutes I think I can get away from here to Muskogee?
I've said that recently. Anyway, we'd like to, all kidding aside, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this week's version of At the Movies.
Don't tell the chair strangers. In keeping with our filming, what's that? In keeping with our filming theme, I'd like you to think for a second about all the buddy movies that have come out lately, and probably the quintessential buddy movies over the last 6 or 8 years have been the Lethal Weapon series. Right. Pausing for the women. Oh, okay. Mel Gibson fans. With that in mind, think for a moment, and what I need from you is a phrase that you would hear in a buddy movie.
We're going in.
We're going in, I heard first.
Very good.
Thank you. We're going in.
And the where is the woods. Thank you.
Inside, princess of the woods.
Dorks.
If you're Prince Unicorn, Prince of the Dorks, let's see you do this. Okay, how come there's no toilet paper stuck to your shoe like a bike? Thank you, Mark.
Excuse me, these are my woods.
Well, actually, this is part of the hunting preserve of Dorkdom.
If you're the prince, where's her trick pony? Make that appear.
Oh, yes. If I could find my two-legged trick pony, that would be as good as a unicorn.
Well, everybody knows that the 12-legged trick pony is not at the beck and call of the Prince of Dorkland, Mr. Pretender to the Throne. The 12-legged trick pony appears when and only if it sees fit and wants to. And I still say I am the prince.
Oh, please, call it. I must kiss it.
He doesn't have a pocket protector.
Well, let's look again. What else we can find? Magic basket. The who is an occupation, God.
Full-time job, yes. The where is a barn.
And the what is nose surgery?
Was it your part? I don't know.
Pinocchio! I have a new toy for you. I have invented it. It's called a pencil sharpener. I know you. You're such a cutie pie. You're getting me splinters. Let me get a little toy chair.
Geppetto!
Stop this.
His eye God.
He's gotta work the strings, he's gonna kill himself.
Say!
What is it, sweet little boy?
Papa Geppetto?
Yes, Piggy?
When will I be a real boy?
Oh, soon the same one. I was a conscious person.
I want to let you know that I have been watching you, and that I'm not impressed with your attitude towards this gift that we have given you.
I'm still getting residuals from the Walt Disney Corporation. I'm paid for my guardian angel person. I'm sorry. They love me. I did good things and I wore that silly little leather pantsuit and everything. Now it's fun time for Geppetto.
Do you know who you're talking to?
I think you're the clock. Like a clock. Look, but you got this little hand in your tongue. Hold on. I was only kidding. I was only kidding. I can make him sing for you.
Geppetto,
Yes, what is it?
do you love him the way that he is? Long nose, wooden body, stupidity.
Like my first wife. Oh, God, a tree just trying to kill God. Oh, my. Holy, she could have lightning strike your tongue.
I cut his nose off.
Someone put a pencil sharpener there. Who needs this damn thing? What kind of a God are you? You come in and do this stuff? I had an invention. I was having fun.
Pinocchio, you have my apologies. However, your manners are very bad. You must clean the barn with your teeth. Baby, I don't have teeth. Carve him some teeth.
I'm going to him when I get a chance. I'm making George Washington's teeth.
about we'll go, I don't know what, throw rocks at a woodpecker. Yes, I love you. Come on, let's go.
Let's become agnostics.
Is it safe? What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Hey, ask the person, please.
You didn't get a chance.
Who wants to put their hand into a basket?
Thank you.
You should pick up the native. And the where, God bless you, is the inside of a cheap coffin.
The watch is bowling.
And the who, this is a nervous ticker habit, chewing toenails.
You'll never be able to do that. Sounds like you.
Hey, Tony! You're missing the beer frame! Yo!
Always a laugh. He was always such a
Oh,
laugh.
sorry, guys. Oh, Tony. Always a champion, huh? Always here every night, makes it whether he feels like it or not.
Yeah! Boom!
I mean, is this dedication?
One of the guys.
I'll bet his wife did not like this. Tony, I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, this one's for you, baby. And why you button too tight?
Hey, how do you tell what's the foot end on one of these things?
Oh God, I could be sitting on his face?
Well, there's nothing that says we couldn't just crack it up for a second. Maybe he'd like some fresh air.
Oh, I think these things are hermetically sealed. You know, besides the way he bit his toenails, I don't think mortuary science could even make him look very natural.
Hey, is this some kind of prejudice coming out? I mean, he's not pretty enough for you, so we're not going to acknowledge him as a...
Hey, guys! We always fought when he was here to be a part of it. We need to fight when he's not here. You gotta take part in this, okay? Come on.
Put it on the tap.
So what's the difference which end you sit on, you know?
Maybe some of this is so true.
Oh! Tony.
This is running right down the cracks.
Oh, I don't know about it, Tony. You know, I just don't know.
And what if we put him in the ball return? Well, let's go.
You guys came with an agenda tonight, didn't you?
What is a porta potty?
The where is in the car.
Oh, man.
And the who has the habit of pulling their nose.
Goodness.
Can you get a light check, please? Okay, good. Yeah, I think it's... My God, we're expecting 65,000 kids out here in the park today. Gotta get the... Yeah, I can see... No, that looks good. That looks good. You know, last time this happened, we... Bob in Detroit, we had so much...
I like the stage. It's very nice. Hi, guys.
How are you? You look in good shape.
I like it. Now, will these be the lights here?
These would be the lights.
Just as your contract specified, we're going
the porta potty on stage. Now, which way do you want the door facing?
I like the face right out, so when I make that entrance, they see me instantly.
Okay.
Good work, guy.
We have so many women applying for a job, and I didn't know if you wanted an attendant or not for the porta potty, but
You didn't know if I wanted to...
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
You're
Sorry.
so cute. Yeah, get that vent set just right, because I want this to be special.
Well, I don't know. This is actually.
Oh, I like you. You're all right.
That's it. That's the top.
Let's go back and discuss what I was thinking we were doing.
Thank you so much. You know, sometimes there are things in life that upset us. Like loss of a love could upset us. We could be worried about money, those kind of situations, you know, sexual problems, whatever. I personally have never had any of those. What might be something that would give you the blues?
Mud.
Mud?
Yes.
Was that mud?
Mud.
It's a sick lady. Mud. Mud.